There are three main ways to make money in real estate investing. That's today's video. Let's get to all three of them. Hey everybody, I'm Clayton Morris. Welcome into the Morris Invest YouTube channel. I'm so glad to have you here, and today's video we're going to be talking about the three ways that you can make money in real estate investing. Now this channel is totally devoted to helping you go out there, take action, become a real estate investor, make passive income, and build legacy wealth for you and your family. The whole goal is buy and hold real estate. We're buying it and we're holding it for life, frankly. That's what I do. I buy and I hold it, and I'm going to hand it down to my kids eventually. That's how you create true wealth in this country. Today I want to talk about the three different ways that you can make money in real estate investing. And really you can blend a few of them together a little bit, but predominantly you're going to be making money in one of these three categories. So when you're starting out, you need to ask yourself the question, what is my goal? And be honest with yourself. Sit down with your spouse, right? And say to yourself, what is my goal? Do I want to cover all of my monthly expenses with real estate? Do I want to just build up equity? Or do I want to buy a house and I want to flip it later and make some money that way? Be honest with your goals. I knew going into real estate investing, my goal was, I looked at my monthly expenses and it was like, I don't know, my monthly expenses were like $10,000 a month or something. My mortgage, my kids, all of those things, your car payment. And I wanted to make sure that I had all of that covered. If I could have all of that covered by rental real estate, then I would have achieved financial freedom. In fact, I call it my freedom number. I've got a whole cheat sheet you can download for free. It's called my freedom number cheat sheet. Go ahead and download it. It's free, it's 3 pages, and it'll walk you through how to do it. So I knew that was my goal. So for me, it was obvious and easy that the one way I wanted to make money in real estate was cash flow. I wanted cash coming in every month from my tenants to cover my monthly expenses. So that's the first way. The first way to make money in real estate, bing, 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 number one, is cash flow. And once you break that down and you understand how quickly can I acquire rental properties that I can get the highest possible ROI. And again, I've got a whole video series on how to understand ROI, so you can watch that video later and go through it as well. So ROI, return on investment. How can I get the maximum amount of cash for the least amount that I'd have to spend to acquire a rental property? That was the goal. That's the first way that you make money in real estate investing. The second way is equity. So a number of years ago, of course, before the big recession, before the big crash, a lot of people were buying up properties and they would sit on them for like 2 months and then they would sell it like a month later, 2 months later, and they'd make like $60,000, something ridiculous, right? In a short amount of time. Mortgages, faulty fake mortgages were driving up prices, so you could buy a house in San Francisco and 5 weeks later turn around and sell it and make $200,000. I mean, that's the kind of stuff, the Wild West, that was going on. This is the second way to make money in real estate, is equity. Are you going to buy the property and then either you're buying it low enough that you then rehab the property and get it up to par with the economy and then sell it and make a profit? Or buy the property and hold it for a number of years, make some cash flow from a renter, and then maybe sell it a few years later, or even leverage that money. It's a little bit more complicated, right? Equity, though, is the second way you make money in real estate investing, because you have a number of ways you can slice and dice it. You can pull money out of that property. So if you buy a property for $150,000, but it's worth $200,000, then you can go to a local bank and they maybe give you a home equity line of credit on the property or do a cash out refinance on the property and pull some of that money back out. So that's one way. You want to make sure you're leveraging that money, or you're flipping it, frankly. You're flipping the property and you're making money that way as well. So you can't really have both. So that's the difference, right? If you've got cash flow and you're making fantastic high ROI cash flow, chances are you're not going to have high equity, because the more you pay for the house, then your ROI is going to drop, right? So if you're paying maybe $40,000, $50,000 for a house, $60,000, maybe your ROI is going to be high, your equity is going to be okay, not super, but then as you start to pay more for that house, what happens? The ROI goes down, down, down. Maybe you feel better about yourself by having more equity. You're going to be making less cash flow. So it's a trade-off, and you need to understand that. The third way to make money in real estate investing is appreciation, which I don't care about. It's almost dead as an investment vehicle. I like to think of appreciation as nice icing on the cake. That appreciation as a true investment vehicle, like the only reason you're going to buy a house is because it's going to appreciate, is dead. That happened after the 2008-2009 collapse. Again, you're not going to be able to buy a house for $100,000 and then 3 months later sell it for $200,000 because of the economy, because it's going to appreciate in value. Right now, we've got appraisers that are all over the map in their numbers for appraisals. So good luck with that. It's dead as an investment vehicle. It is, though, however, still a nice little icing on the cake. So if you buy a property, say, for $50,000 and you rehab it and do some nice work to it, right? And then a few years later, you get it appraised. Maybe it's worth 75, maybe it goes up to 80, somewhere in there. Great, that's nice. Make sure you leverage it, though. Who cares if it goes up or down? Now go to the bank or somewhere else, a private lender, and get that money pulled out of it. If you're just doing it just to see your numbers go up, who cares? Again, cash flow is king in my world. But again, those are the three ways to make money in real estate investing: cash flow, equity, and appreciation. I'd love to hear your thoughts. What strategy do you like to use? And we didn't get into taxes here because that's all part of this game, right? Taxes, ROI, that's all part of this game. Depreciation, other ways to make money in real estate, but you still have to follow one of those three main categories in order to do it. In the comment thread below, head down there, please, and leave me your thoughts about this video and any questions you have. I would love to help answer them for you. We have other great playlists here on the channel, all about getting ready and started in turnkey real estate investing, maybe DIY, want to do it yourself. All of that is here on the channel. So please subscribe. Hit that big subscribe button. We publish videos multiple times a week, and we'll see you back here in the next video, everyone. Go out there, take action, and become a real estate investor. We'll see you.